What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, yeah. Let's get it going. Let's get it going.
Hey, that's like my two-step dance right there. You know how like everybody got that little move that they do in the club, you know what I'm saying? I just
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, hey, it's on and
yeah.
popping. It's on and popping.
Yeah. Hey man, what it do? What it do, man? It is Sunday. It's
What's
a new week. What up, man? What
what it
up?
do, pimping? What it do, pimping? How everybody going? How
Hey,
everybody going?
hey, chilling. Tizzy Tam, what it do, man? Tizzy Tam, what it do?
The afternoon.
What's up?
Hey man, hey. We here tonight to talk our shit, and we hope y'all tuning in tonight to talk y'all shit, man.
Hey, yeah, man, come cash that 2 cent in here, man. Like this is where you can cash it in there, right here. Like we not gonna reprimand you. We not gonna block you for speaking your mind. Like
Hey,
this
we
what
might
you need to
block you
do.
now. Hey, you come in here talking too much shit and I ain't trying to hear that shit, your ass might get blocked.
We gonna
But
we gonna put
hey,
you we gonna put you amongst the family. We gonna put you amongst the family. What's up, sweetheart? What's up, Kira? What it do? And
what's
then
up,
Mike, what
man?
it do,
Hey.
Mike? Man, what it do? What it do,
How
man?
everybody
Mike,
popping,
Mike,
man?
you becoming a consistent viewer, man. We appreciate you for that, man. We gotta shout
All
you out
love,
for that, man. We
all
gotta
love,
shout you
all
out for
love.
that, man. Hey, man, take a chance to look at the banner below just real quick, man. We got our IG down there. We got our Twitter down there as well as Facebook. And if you don't know, like I said, man, we're streaming this right now on YouTube as well as
Live,
here on Facebook, man. And then you can
live,
go listen to us on our podcast. You can listen to the show
live,
later. You know what I'm saying? Like we everywhere.
live,
We everywhere. You
live
know what I'm saying?
news,
So
live news.
let's just go ahead and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I hate to talk about this part right now, but you know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Um
Hey
we took
man,
another L, man. We took
I'm
another
sorry
damn
for
L.
y'all, man. I'm sorry for y'all, man. Hey, we came in Thursday night hot and ready, man. We took that W dub. I don't like how our defense played against the Jets though, man. But it was
Mm,
it
mm.
was shitty, man. We had a third string quarterback show out on our ass, man. So that was a wild day.
Yeah, man, we went into another damn overtime game. Surprisingly, I think that's just like a reoccurring thing for us right now. And yes, once again, we lost.
And man, I was watching that game, bro. I was watching that game. And at first y'all came out killing it.
As
And
always.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, man.
Now,
Y'all
now,
came out
Tam,
killing it though.
now,
Cause
Tam,
I stopped
don't get
watching the
too
first quarter.
quiet. Don't get too quiet, Tam, because we gonna talk about why y'all lost to them damn
We
Falcons.
lost by two.
But y'all
Hey,
lost to the
hey, still
Falcons
a
though.
L is a L. A L
Y'all
is
lost to the
a
I
L.
don't
Falcons.
even know. I don't even watch the games. I just know the scores, so I don't even care. I can't even defend the Saints right now. So
Hey man, everybody team doing bad this shit, man. Hey,
Hey, yeah.
all the real fans still cheering out here for their real teams, you know. If your team
no
struggling, you
shade.
sticking by your team. Nah, my team's struggling too right now. So you
Listen,
know,
Say
listen.
dang.
At
hey, my
least, at
boys,
least, at
we
least
ain't gonna make
one
the
team
playoffs
is
this year.
loose, used to losing. I mean, the Cowboys took an L today. You know what I'm saying? They
The
used to taking
Cowgirls.
L's. You know what I'm saying? So
Another one.
it's a normal feeling for them. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of normal for them.
Hey man, I'm on my yay flow this show, man. I'm on my yay flow this show, man.
Hey man, if you in
Hey
here, man,
man.
let us know you here. Let us know you here. We want to know what you talking about, man. We know what y'all got to say. You know what I'm saying? So much to talk about. Yes, Kira, we definitely gonna touch that Travis Scott situation. Man, it's a lot to talk about that, man. It's a definitely lot to talk about that. But
Hey man, and
before we
like, come
move
here
on,
and share.
yeah, hell yeah, man. Hey, before we move on, you know what's next? Jay, what you
Hey,
sipping on, man?
hey man, I ain't got shit but a cup of water up over here, man. Hey
A
man,
cup of water.
a bottle of water, make that be, man. A bottle of water.
Okay,
I
what?
can't. I'm trying to live my life on the sobriety side, man.
Okay. And what type of water are
Just a
you
tad
drinking, if
bit,
you
just
don't
a
mind me
tad bit, man.
asking?
Hey man, I'm drinking this generic ass. Hey man, we got this shit for work. I got this shit for work.
Okay, that's
I don't
fine.
know
As
what it
long
is,
as
but
it's
I got
not
a
that
lot
the
of it.
sunny shit, because you know the sunny
Hey
shit, you
man, I
might
Man.
as
drink
well
any
drink
water.
alcohol then
Man,
shit.
I drink any water. I don't really care, man. Whatever I get my hands on, I'm gonna
Nah,
drink.
not that damn the sunny though, bro. Don't fuck with that damn the sunny.
Man, we drunk faucet water growing up, man. We drunk water
The
coming out of the
sun
ground.
The
different.
faucet water we drunk
Man,
when we were growing up is totally different from what's going
man,
on
and
now.
drinking out of them pipes and shit at football practice, that shit wasn't totally different, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, that's
Bro,
that's a
we don't,
different
bro.
thing there.
Just think about it. Out of all the shit ass water we don't drunk in our lifetime, bro, the sun ain't no worse. But
Yeah,
you know,
Man,
when
I
you know
don't
better, you
know.
do better.
but that shit don't taste good. I'm letting you know right now. I mean, take it how you want to. Tam, what you on? Tam, what you on tonight?
Man, I got a bottle of water.
Oh man, ain't no way both of us is sipping water. Ain't no way both of us sipping water.
Damn, bro. Y'all see how they leave
Come
me in
on,
the open
man.
like
Hey,
this,
man.
man?
Hey, man.
Man,
We knew you were gonna come with something strong enough there to take it off the
for the
podcast.
both of us. Mm-hmm.
We
ain't gotta
already
leave
knew
me
how you
How
tonight.
they
were
leave
coming.
me out here, bro. They just leave me out
We
here.
already knew how you were coming. You probably got some Everclear mixed with some with some Jack Daniels. Probably got a dash of Hennessy in there somewhere.
Right.
Hey, I ain't drinking no brown tonight. No brown tonight. But you know what? I did take it pretty light, man. I got some summer citrus Ciroc over here that I'm drinking on. With some mango uh orange juice. And I mixed it with a little bit of coconut water, man. So it's
Oh.
Coconut water,
some
man.
rum, man. Some rum.
That's different, boy. That's different, man.
And
That's
then I
different
threw a
right there,
little bit
man.
of Red Bull in there too, man. That
See,
tropical Red Bull. Hey,
The bull, man.
hey,
You got too many flavors in there,
right.
man.
You're a
that's what
mixologist.
it's tropical. What do you mean?
It's like chewing on a Starburst.
Hey, exactly. But guess what though? You don't taste the liquor. That's the good thing
I
about it.
feel it. I
That's the
feel it. I
bad
feel it.
thing.
Nah,
That's the good
that's the
thing
great
about
thing.
it.
That's the beauty of it all. You don't taste the liquor. That's the best drink you need.
Right. I'm
You
gonna
just
be
keep on
drunk when
drinking
we
it.
told.
With 2 pieces of ice, you got to keep the ice tolerance low. You got to keep the
Shit.
ice tolerance
I'm
low.
filling that bit up to the top. I
Tam
don't
got more
care.
ice
Man, you
than
can't have a
drink.
cup of water. You
Man, I
trying to
don't
have a cup
care.
of
What,
water at the
Mike?
bottom
What
of
are
your
you
drink.
talking about?
Yes.
What are you talking about, man? What talking about so
That's so
exotic?
funny, man. That's so funny, man.
There's
Bro,
nothing exotic going on over here, man. Nothing exotic going on. I'm just doing the do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, let's go ahead and touch on some of these topics real quick. Let me get this. No, go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do two things at one time. All right. Let's go ahead and move that out of the way. Like I said, man, we got a lot of good topics for y'all this week.
man, I hope y'all
Uh,
had it on and popping this week, man. I tell you that. I hope y'all had it on and popping, boy. Hey.
Cause guess what? Guess what? If they ain't ready for it,
Mm.
it's already ready for them. First topic coming up today, boy. Are these still your goals? We just need to know: are these still your goals?
Man, we went a whole generation of life thinking that Will and Jada was goals, and little did we know behind closed doors they got a wild ass marriage, man. That's all I gotta say about it.
Hey, man,
They got a
listen.
wild ass marriage, man. It's hard.
Um,
It's crazy how we make folks our goals and don't know what the fuck going on the inside for real though. This
that's definitely that's true. That's true, man. I mean, I don't know what happened. This red table talk has has given her a platform to
man, it
feel.
sparked.
I mean, to express how she really feels.
It sparked numbers, man. I be reading shit what people be saying, and like I saw this woman said that it's a good thing that she did the red table talk because it gave basically it gave like people who was in marriages who was struggling in their marriages some sense of advice or whatever the case may be. And I just thought about it. I was like, man, it's still stupid as hell, man, because you kind of exploit your marriage or sell out your marriage, like basically to give advice or because people want advice or people want to hear what you got to say. When that ain't people's business, they ain't got shit. From both of them, like I don't know, man. It feel like for me, it almost feel like a cry to stay relevant.
You got something to say, Tam?
I mean, I agree with her comment. Take it away from her. See, I've seen a lot of females say, "Well, you don't get the point of the red table talk is to express how you feel and help other people in their marriages." But I feel like a lot of the stuff she's doing and saying is unfair to Will.
It
It's
is. It
most
is.
times when people come out about relationship issues, whether they're dealing with it now or they went through it, they do it together. You know what I'm saying? Like they speak on it together and they talk about how they went through it. What's the point of you telling your marriage issues if you're not telling them how to get through it? All you doing is just telling
Exactly.
people I have all these problems, but you're not
You just
telling
telling
them
people how you feel.
right. you're not even telling. So is she really giving advice if you're not telling them? Well, we went through this, but this is how we finished it. No, she's just talking. But
I agree with you. I feel
I
you.
don't
I feel
know.
you knocking. I feel you knocking, man. Because it's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy. Like it's just crazy, man. I feel Will when he told her ass, "Hey, you do you, motherfucker. You do
Well,
you."
I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, you not saying that they haven't talked about it, but like the fact that why is this need why does this have to be in the news? Like, why does this have to be out
Yeah.
in the public? And then like Tam
Yeah.
said, like you're not providing any type of solution for this. You just stating the fact that you feel some type of way about your relationship, or open relationship, or marriage, open marriage, I
Yes.
guess you would say.
And a lot of people
Just
don't
because.
realize when they do stuff like that, they really discourage a marriage. Like, people need to understand and be realistic with life in general, that it's not going to always be peaches and cream. It's not going to always be like that.
Man,
So you need to let people
relationships
know,
or marriages
yeah,
is hard.
exactly.
Life.
Especially if you're really committed to that person and y'all really in a relationship moving forward and trying to build a future. It's not going to be easy. So you saying, I don't love him, or that he don't make me happy no more. It's like, damn, do I need to get married because I'm not gonna be happy after a certain amount of years?
Yeah.
But like we said earlier, I feel like it's Will's karma.
So
Yeah,
elaborate on
man,
that,
I
Pam,
don't know,
because
man.
when you say his karma, what do you mean by that?
People, and I believe in karma 100% because the Bible says you reap what you sow. He left his wife for Jada.
Okay.
Now, not even speaking of that, but like a lot of guys who are in relationships, they leave their girlfriends for another girl. They leave what they have to go find something else that looks more appealing, right? And it ends up being not at all what you think. So he left his wife he left the union that God built for them to go with her. And now all of a sudden, now he can't keep her happy. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like they worked for those 20-something years, but like,
But we knew she
now,
wasn't happy from the jump, though. To be honest, we kind of because she was
first of all, the way
stuck on Tupac for a long ass time.
exactly. Tupac,
She
and
still
then
stuck on this
August
man. This nigga
Alsina,
been dead for 20 years.
right? And then August Alsina ass too. So it's just kind of like,
But Jay, didn't you
supposedly,
say Jay, did you say that he said himself that he felt like it was the universe coming back for him? Like, did you say that in production meeting?
Yeah, I can't remember if that's what I said or not. Honestly, bro, I really can't. But I mean I feel what you do. I do feel what you are saying though, Tam, because like that is karma is a bitch. Karma do come back. It do come back at
when
you
they
in
come back
crazy
tomorrow
ways.
for 30 years, it's
And,
gonna come back.
yeah, but still
What?
at the
So
same time, like it's just still crazy. Like, why are they airing this shit out? Like, even if it is karma, like this not like it's just not no shit that you would want aired out. Like, cause it
They
make both
ain't
of
airing
y'all
it
look
out.
bad. It make both of y'all look bad, but it embarrasses. It of course it's gonna embarrass one person.
all right. So go ahead, Tam.
I'm about to say they not airing it out. She is, and I got like I
Exactly.
said
Ain't no
earlier,
validity.
that's very embarrassing. Just in general, to people need to understand the privacy in any relationship, marriage, anything. How important it is to keep it in house. Cause you start bringing it out, now you got all these extra voices and us telling you stuff that
Yep.
really
Mm-hmm.
doesn't really mean nothing or really can add to what you got going on. So it's just, I understand
Can't
her
add other
platform,
flavors
but
to the
she's
mix, man.
doing it. Yeah, she's doing it too wrong. She should have like she did the table talk when they had the entanglement thing. She should have did a table talk where they talked about how they felt in their marriage to each other. That
Yeah.
would have been more fair. At least he could have been like, I don't feel that way, but I see what you mean. Versus her just saying he doesn't make me happy. Da, 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 da. He doesn't please me in bed. And it's like, well, damn, how does he feel? What if he feels the same way? He would have been attacked if he would have went on the internet and said that about her.
Right.
Yeah, like it's a lot of shit that men can't like. Men like I was watching The Walking Dead, and one of my favorite quotes in The Walking Dead at the beginning of this dude was like, man, men, we might do some of this craziest shit, but women do some. I mean, say some of the most hurtful shit. And look, that's really playing a role. That's really playing a role in this shit because she's saying some hurtful ass shit. Like it's some shit that can really fuck with a dude's ego or just a dude mental period or anybody's mental or ego period. Because like what the fuck, like to hear your wife come out publicly saying it's like damn, like you couldn't say this behind closed doors. You couldn't tell me first. You couldn't
Me first,
say
right?
shit to me. Like, why you couldn't say this to me instead of going
What
and
how,
running and this shit to the
we
world?
don't know if they haven't said it to each other though. But the
True,
fact is putting it out in public.
Without
true.
him even
Yeah.
being present or having a say on what he want about how he feels. That's the unfair part.
So
You
what y'all
didn't even
think
give him a
next? I
chance to
mean,
Yeah.
say nothing.
The way
do you see a divorce in the future, or do you
man,
see another red table talk
When the
in the
when
future?
the entanglement came out, I think Will said at the table talk that he wanted to leave her. Like he wanted
man,
to end it.
but I don't see no type of way. I feel like them now are more so in a business relationship, like in a partnership, more so than like in a general marriage. Because like listen to how both of them go back and forth. Plus with it coming out with Will telling her to do you, and I'm gonna do me. Since I can't make you happy, all that bullshit. I feel like they been.
Just like De'Ara and Ken, your
Yep.
microphone went off.
ran
Yep.
apart. I feel like I think that's what they think because it's nowhere in the hell I would have stayed with her after that shit. I don't care how like if we was in an open marriage, you got to think about you still we in an open marriage, but it's kind of like a private thing, and you went public, and it went like huge, and like
Well,
it
I
kind of
just want to pose a question to what Kira said. I mean, like that is kind of odd. Like, why do they both keep making these statements when neither one of them are present? Like, it's just like I don't know. It just leaves so much ambiguous spaces, so much room for guessing on, like what this person got to say about what that person said. You know what I'm saying? Versus just like somebody just put them in the same damn room together so that they can hash this shit out, and we can like, I mean, or
man, I don't even
and
think
like
they
it's
give a
none of
fuck
our
about being in the
business
same room
too. I
together at
mean,
this
like
point.
you said, what?
I wonder, do they even give a fuck about being in the same room at this point?
Well, I mean, like I mean, just stop putting this shit in the media. We don't give a fuck either. you know. I
Yeah,
mean,
I agree. I agree.
I mean,
They should
I
stop
mean,
putting
you
shit in the
putting it
media
out here, but
sometimes.
we care because we like, damn, like how fucked up can this be? I mean, and the question still holds: are these still your goals? Because I mean, shit, people looked at Will and Jada as like, when you see pictures of people when people used to share those threads of like all the black couples like Will and Jada and Obama and Michelle and Denzel and his wife and all that good stuff, like, it makes you wonder now, like, should you really be making those goals? Like, are those goals that you should be really looking at? I mean, I never looked at
I
those as
mean, you gotta
goals
think about it,
anyways,
man.
but
It's a hood goal nowadays. People got different, different, different type of goals, or different things they want in life. So there really might be somebody go for real.
well,
Like
since you
it ain't our goal, goddamn it, but
I think one goal of some people is loyalty and the other may be commitment. What you think about that?
mm, I can see that, man, because that's kind of what I was hitting at when I was talking about. I think they is more so of a partnership. I
Yeah.
think they more so committed to each other than the loyalty part, because it's like it's very easy to be committed to somebody or to something. It's very easy to be committed. It's very easy to be committed, and it depends.
Your mic is
Very
going
like
out, Jay.
my bad. I say this is a very like crazy topic because like it's very easy to be committed to somebody, but it's very easy to be loyal to somebody at the same time.
Yeah.
I gotta disagree.
So what you
Go ahead.
disagree? What part are you disagreeing with though?
I don't feel like a commitment is easy. I don't feel, because when you commit to something, you give all of yourself to that one thing or that one person. A lot of people really cannot, or they don't know how to commit. They are too busy trying to see what else going on to really commit to one thing or one person. But because I was thinking about this the other day, and I really had to look up the words to really understand my answer. So I feel like, even though I feel like these are two different things that we want in our relationships. Loyalty, you can be loyal to your friend, you can be loyal to your family, you can be loyal to your relationship. Loyalty is a characteristic. I feel that's a character trait that you have to have. You can't be taught
Touché.
that. You just have to be loyal, right? So, like or your loyalty, it depends on. I feel like some people's loyalty, and as it should be, conditional. I'm gonna be loyal to you, but if you're not giving me that same effort back, I'm not finna keep breaking my back for you and being loyal to you. But like I said, loyalty is like friendships, family, whatever. When you commit, like I said, when you commit, it's when I think of commit, I think of committing in a relationship. A lot of people want to be with people, want to be with someone, but they don't want to commit to that person. And like you could, and yeah, commitment is daily. You have to decide every day. Yeah, I'm going to come home to this person. I'm going to be with this person every day. I don't care what's going on. I don't care how they make me feel. I'm committed to you in that. But loyalty is like a character trait of how you act with that person, how you act around that person. And like loyalty is like I'm loyal to y'all because we on a show together, right? So I have loyalty towards y'all because like y'all are like my homies. Or I have loyalty with some of my family that I do fool with because my family is people who I have their back no matter what. You cannot tell me nothing about my family, nothing like that. Or I have friends. My friends know me. My friends know I'm loyal to you because if you look a mess, my loyalty gonna tell you as a friend, baby girl, you need to change your outfit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have to commit myself to my friendship. I don't have to. Right. That's not my only friendship. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to commit myself to my family because I don't fool my family like that. But I'm loyal to y'all because y'all family. But I'm not committed to our relationship as family. Right. You know what I'm saying? But in relationships, I'm committed to this one person I'm with. So I feel like they have loyalty towards each other, but not commitment. Because obviously not. She done fool with. Obviously, I've seen her openly.
Man, but you can't throw that one in there. You can't throw that one in there with Will and Jada though at the end. You can't do that one.
I mean, no, but I'm saying you said they committed to. No, I'm saying, but you said they committed to each other, not loyal. But I feel like they're loyal to each other because they are business partners. They're loyal to their brand. They're not committed to their relationship.
Well, I want to go back to
say they're not committed to their relationship though.
Well, listen,
they agreed to be on it open.
Because on the Red Table Talk, Will said that, like Tam said earlier, he did state that he did not, like he did consider leaving her. But back to Shay's comment as well. He also said that they are life partners. Like, I mean, like so if you ask me, I think that's more so commitment more than loyalty.
And the reason why I disagree, the only reason why I disagree is because my life partner, because your soulmate can be your best friend. People don't understand that. You know, it doesn't have to be the person you're married to, or you can have, they have the soulmate, and then they have what's the other thing called, the twin flame, stuff like that. Uh-huh. Life partners, they're loyal to the commit, or not commitment. They're loyal to their partnership. They're loyal to each other. But like I said, a commitment is like it's you and only you every day. Like
but we cannot forget the key portion of it being an agreement as well. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say commitment, because like you, Tam, just like you, I mean, like before the show, I had to go and look this up because, like, I thought I knew, but like I had to really dive into it. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at commitment, it's more so of an agreement between two people. You get what I'm saying? I can be loyal to you, but you can't be loyal to me. I mean, well, you could choose to be loyal to me is what I'm saying. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But like that's I mean, it flip-flops. Where so commitment is an agreement between me and you saying, hey, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do it like this. You get what I'm saying? So them having an open relationship is a commitment to them agreeing that they're gonna have an open relationship.
I agree with the agreement. I know I agree with that, but some people can be in a relationship. One person is committed and the other one is not. So I agree with the agreement part, but one person could be fully committed to somebody in their relationship, and the other person's kind of like, nah. You know what I'm saying? So could they marriage have the whole thing start off as a commitment? Yes, but and you can still probably say they're committed to their marriage, but not to each other. They're committed to their marriage, not each other.
Well, that once you say that, then I ask you, where does your loyalty lie? Because and hear me out now.
You ask some deep questions, man. Hey, this is going deep.
Correct me. I'm asking you where your loyalty lies then, because like we said at the beginning of this conversation, that loyalty is a characteristic. I can choose to be loyal to you, or you can choose to be loyal to me. So then, therefore, in the process of committing to you or of making an agreement to you is a process of me agreeing, of me deciding if I want to be loyal to you or not.
What?
I don't think I feel what you said. I feel where you were coming from. I don't think loyalty is so much of a characteristic as you say. Like I think I like
Well,
Will
I'm
like
using
you.
it in Tam's site. I'm using
I
it
know
in
it. I
Tam's
know
site.
it. But I'm kind of disagreeing with it. I don't think loyalty is like a characteristic. I think loyalty is like an option thing. Like
Well, that's
you,
what I said. I said
yeah,
that, like,
like
I mean, you know, you
and this
choosing to say, "Hey, I'm gonna be loyal to you." I mean, and Tam said it as well. I mean, like, you know, me and you, we call each other's brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know I'm not gonna cross you. I know you're not gonna cross me. You get what I'm saying? Where so. I mean, one day come up and hypothetically speaking, you know, I say I'm gonna cross you. You know what I'm saying? But you're not expecting that because I know we are loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? Just as well as I know Jay is loyal to me. But once again, it's a choice to decide if I want to do that or not. Where so I look at it a commitment as that agreement saying, hey, we're both going to agree to this, to these terms or these conditions of our relationship or marriage or whatever it may be. Where so loyalty is a choice, like Jay said.
Well, I feel
yeah.
like loyalty is both then. I feel like it is, I still feel like it's a characteristic, but I do feel like you can decide whether you want to be loyal to a person or not. And the reason why I say that loyalty is a
But
characteristic is
that's what
because it doesn't
you
matter.
basically just agree with us.
No, I just said I agree with y'all. I agree with both. I agree with myself and I agree with y'all. Like I agree that with myself that I feel like loyalty is a characteristic because it doesn't matter how much I know you or how much of friends we are. I always have some sort of loyalty to someone that I fool with, whether I fool with you a lot or a little bit.
Right.
Now, if I don't fool with you at all, I know I'm not whatever, but that's just me. I'm just a loyal person. But you can, like I said, you can choose whether you can be loyal to people or not. So it's a choice, like you, and I agree with that being a choice. But and then the commitment part is an agreement between two people. But that also is saying like, what if one person's committed and the other one is not?
All right, then. All right. Since we talking about
Yeah,
commitment and loyalty,
but it work. It's almost interchangeable. It's almost interchangeable because you can look. It's just you both can be a decision depending on the person. To me,
I mean, yes, I agree. So let's look at a couple of decisions then. I mean, should this person been loyal? Should they've committed to that person a little bit more? Should they have taken the charge? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
As you know, recently there was a with
hey man, this is not a laughing matter, but
so
we
former
always find a
former
little fun and dark humor on this show. So please don't counsel
yeah.
us.
Hey,
I
for
would laugh
real,
at the transition.
for real though, man. Hey, listen. But a former Las Vegas Raider wide receiver, Henry Ruggs, yeah,
Hey,
man, he going to jail, man. My boy going to jail.
we all laughed at that ride or die comment too, man.
Hey, and it's asking ride or die because people are saying that his girl should take the fall for him. You
How
know
y'all
what I'm
feel
saying?
about that?
Like, if she should take the fall for him?
Yeah, you think she should take the fall for him?
Who was driving the car?
True, but the argument out there is,
Who was
he was the breadwinner. The argument out there is he was the breadwinner. Wouldn't you?
I
Like,
don't give a damn who the breadwinner is. Who was driving the car?
man,
The
you right. I
breadwinner
mean, I
gotta have
agree
some
with you.
damn
I
sense
agree
too,
with you, but
not to get behind the wheel of a car and
I
you
agree with
the
you. But it's some
breadwinner.
damn fools out here arguing, man.
Another argument that I seen was
Right,
that if
Kier.
she loved him, then she should have told him to not drive the car.
Nah.
I saw that one too, and I that's the one I completely agree with. But at the same time, what if she was under the influence too?
But what if he was being a man too? And
Exactly.
like, hey, I mean, I got this.
Exactly.
A nigga ego can't get him killed easily.
You know what I'm saying?
A nigga
Like,
ego can't get him killed easily. That's the one thing a lot of black men, we have to understand that our egos can't get us killed easily. Don't be out here trying to die about your ego, man. Don't be out here trying to die about your pride.
Well, yeah, man.
Really
For the people that really don't know what's going on, man. As we said, Henry Rugg, he was involved in a car accident that killed a woman and her dog. The bottom picture below the two pictures of him, the one is him in his jersey, the other one is him at a court hearing. But the one below that is a picture of his car and the car of the person that caught on fire. And then the one next to that is him and his girlfriend. And then the car that you see on fire is that first car that's closer to the frame. Yeah, the car was engulfed in flames. But there have been surveillance video from TMZ, and they actually showed the car speeding like going 150 some miles per hour. They said, and a video caught him actually going through. So yeah, man, dude was going pretty fast, like
150 something.
Huh?
Say like 150.
Yeah, he was going pretty fast.
Hey man, let's not all act like we ain't win 156 before.
No, sir. I've been with 103. And I wasn't drunk.
103.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm all for it, dog. I'm all for it. Hey, if you
All
can
for
get
what?
up to that speed, try you something, but not while you drunk.
Jay, what the hell? Did you just go change clothes?
Hey man, I got hot, man. I'm on my yay flow, man. I'm on my yay flow.
Listen,
Yeah.
man. Hey, but I have been seeing people talking about if this was because there was a charge against Bruce Jenner. Is it Bruce or is it Kylie?
I
don't
Either
know.
one of them.
Kaylin,
Bruce.
The daddy who not the stepmom. So
The
There you
Diddy,
go.
the
There you
mama
go.
number 2.
There
the
you go.
Diddy.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a charge like that, and then another woman had a charge like that. But man, listen, we can't be. I'm sorry, you can't compare those two, man. Like, I mean, those three. I'm sorry, like, bro, you was drunk. Like, you should have known. You shouldn't have been driving. I mean, like, you should have took an Uber, bro.
It's selfish of people to say that she need to take the charge. Because for one, I literally got into an argument with somebody on Facebook with that. Because, street niggas saying, man, she should have took the charge, whatever. So I'm saying they have a daughter. If he's a full-time football player, when would he have time to raise his daughter and be there for his daughter?
True.
Right?
True.
And because, he was like, what makes you think he can't be with his daughter? Like I said, a full-time athlete. I'm pretty sure you got to condition, work out, all this every day. And then you have the games. You got to fly out. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And then two, I really don't understand why people think that she should have taken the charge or why she's even held responsible for anything. Because like we said earlier, she could have probably been like, let me drive, but him, because it's one thing to drive, but why the fuck you going 150 miles per hour?
Well, and see, I'm gonna disagree with you, Tam, because I feel like he could have raised that child. You know what I'm saying? But I think
he could have, but as most people who date athletes or married athletes are stay-at-home moms because they know that their husbands are out, so they're mainly there to take care of the children and take care of the home. Yeah. So he could have taken care of her, but him as a full-time athlete who trains every day, who works out every day and everything like that, when we really have time to raise her, especially with her being a little girl. It's not like she's a teenager where you can see her. Whatever, she's really in the stage where she needs to be raised.
But I understand that, and like I said, I think that he still could have done all of those things. But I agree. I get your point, though. I get your point. Like I feel like there is a child. Yet that is a father, but a mother is much nurturing than a father. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he could have upheld that, but still, my boy. You did the time. You did the crime, so you got to do the time.
I don't recommend her take the charge for nothing. For what? For
nothing
what?
At all.
Would you take the charge? Would you take the charge that?
Huh?
You said what?
I'm saying I'm asking the question. Would you take the charge if there was your brother, your blood brother?
Listen. You drive in the car, okay? Well,
How
I
in the
mean,
hell
we
can I
gonna
even
lie and
make
say
this
I was
pass?
driving the car?
Like how can we even lie and make this pass? We're gonna get in more trouble by lying.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
And
trying
both
to
of us locked
understand.
up.
That's what
Like
I'm
make
trying
this
to
shit make
understand.
sense.
Mm-mm.
Both our ass sitting in jail, happy as hell, sad as
Yeah,
hell,
no.
crying.
But I mean, because you know, in relationships, some people are ride or dies. Like you would do some things for your partner that you know is out the norm, right? But out of respect for your relationship, you would, you know, you would be like, you know, you would like to protect them, Jay. But you
Oh yeah.
know, but you know, it would be like, I would do that for you, but don't put me in a position to have to. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Tam, you
Yeah.
know, some people take ride and die to a whole nother level, you know, and like you
Ride or
said, some people
die.
look at things a
Ride or
totally different
die.
way. And this next person, man,
Oh my god.
so this Mississippi woman decided that she
Play
was going to
close
hire,
Mississippi.
to the
yes, this
king.
Mississippi woman decided that she was going to hire a assassin to go and kill her husband, okay?
That's
For
the
some
crazy
Bitcoin.
shit ever. Hey
All
man,
right.
think about it. Think about
But
it,
she
man.
ended up hiring an FBI agent. No, hold on. Let me say that part. Then you can go ahead. Go ahead.
Think about it, man. You wake up one day, hey honey, I'm going off to work, and next thing you know, your wife on the phone with a fucking FBI agent trying to get you killed. That shit wild as hell, bro. Like, and
That happens a
what
lot though.
they really do. That make it crazy as hell. Like, I wonder, what he did. Like, how much money did he have? Was
He probably got
he?
sick of him.
You said what now?
Probably got tired of him. Was like, man, since I'm tired of
But
him, I
why
want to
not
kill him to
divorce
get
him?
his
Why
money
not
too.
divorce him?
If you
Why not
divorce him,
divorce him?
you can't get all this money.
Yo, that's greed, and this look what her ass said.
Well, you must ain't
I
never really
agree.
snapped, Jay.
You said what?
Right.
It's a whole lot of people out here like that, Jay.
Right.
Yeah, I know it. It just
What? We can't hear you, Jay. We can't hear you.
it would greed got her ass in there. You know, hire the whole fucking FBI agent.
I feel like that goes with her skin color. Let me tell you why I said it. Because
Well,
you know
just go ahead and
how
drop that in there, then, Tam.
no, because you know how like when white men they get sick of their wife and their family, they instead of divorcing them or leaving, they just kill the whole family and start over.
That's crazy, cause they sure do shit like that.
Like that, like they ain't gonna say I don't want to be with you. They just be like, you know what? Yep, I'm done. Kill all the kids, kill the wife, and just start his new life. So
That's the crazy shit, cause they show all do little wild shit like that. That's wild as hell.
mhm.
They are.
They just
they
kill
don't.
you.
They don't just divorce their folks. They had to divorce their folks and kill the family.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, no
I was
money
just
involved,
watching.
nothing. He just
Off the off
Ain't
the
getting no
entire
money
family.
from it.
Off the entire family, man. Hey, that's a little common trait. I do agree with you, Tam. But
mhm.
yeah, man, she used technology, as you can see in the description, man. She used technology like Bitcoin and WhatsApp, man. Hey, just to throw that little nugget in there, man. Bitcoin is a really making its move, and I believe it's going to eventually become a currency that we're going to use in America, man. They really trying to push this damn coin shortage still. I'm surprised that they still pushing it right now. But yeah, man, it's happening.
And they can keep pushing it because they rounding the change up, not down.
Mike, I listen. I have to be. No comment, man. No comment. No comment. Hey, man, listen. This next story is fairly sad, man. But an Illinois mother is charged with 5 counts of child endangerment, man. For a house fire that happened in August. Well, she was charged on Wednesday with those 5 counts of endangerment. Her bond was set at 7,500.
75,000.
75,000. I'm sorry, I said 7,500.
That's major, bro. That's crazy as hell because it really is like adding insult to injury to on so many different levels. Like it's like what the fuck.
Yeah.
Like
Go ahead, Jay.
I understand the charge. I do understand the charge because when you look at the facts of the situation, even if you read the story of like the grandparents being in the house or just the story of the 5 kids being in the house by themselves, like I heard that's the story I heard. I still understand the charge because at the end of the day, like it was a 1 bedroom apartment. If the
Yeah.
2 grandparents was in the house, there's still way too many people to be in the house, like in a 1 bedroom apartment. And like if anybody ever been in a 1 bedroom apartment, you would know that's too like
It's not enough room, especially for 5 kids and two adults, 3 adults. And if you read the story with the one without the grandparents, that's equally as crazy. So
What? Well, if
it's
you
just
look at
I
the
don't
picture of the
understand.
apartment,
I understand the charge. It's just it really is just adding insult to injury.
yeah, if you look at the apartment, it is kind of, where the upstairs was kind of burnt. And if you really don't know like how the buildings are and apartments are built, in the Chicago region, what area I guess you would say, or what, just Illinois itself, like a lot of them are kind of like townhousing looking apartments in a sense. And so when you talk about one bedroom, like, yeah, everything is downstairs, and that one bedroom may just be like upstairs in a sense. And so when you look at the picture, it is like that one upstairs window that's just like it looked like it burnt up. And so you can see like the burnt marks and all that good stuff. But yeah, Jay, I agree with you, man. It is a little weird. You know what I'm saying? I did see an article where it said that, her ex may have had something to do with this, because
Oh
in
yeah.
previous, he did try to set another one of her houses on fire or something like that. And so, yeah, man, it's just a little weird. It's a little weird, man. But she's taking these charges right now. She's gonna have to go to jail for this, man.
Mm-mm.
It's just so crazy, bro. It is really like adding insult to injury, man. It's
Yep.
just so crazy.
Yep.
Who's to say the
I feel
ex
for
then almost burned the house down that she had, and then because the house was almost burnt down, she had to move into the 1 bedroom apartment. So what she did have space, but then he messed up all other situations, so she had to move into a 1 bedroom apartment. And honestly, with it being upstairs and downstairs, it kind of makes the living situation more understandable, kind of like how it could be them upstairs and the grandparents could be downstairs on the couch, which is not the ideal situation at all to have 8 people in one house. But I just don't feel like it's fair to charge her if y'all know that the grandparents are in the house, whether they could get to them or not. That's not fair to charge her for something that, and true, she wasn't there, but who's to say I don't know what she was doing, but who said she wasn't working or something? It's not like they were there by themselves. Like
Right.
no one was there. They're literally saying they're literally saying in the article the grandparents are there. So why are they charging them? She already told up because she lost all 5 of her kids. So now she got to go to jail for something that she could control, and that it wasn't. The charge isn't really fair because some people was there. They just couldn't make it upstairs. They couldn't make it to the kids.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's a sad situation, man. It's a very sad.
The apartment's high as hell.
Yeah, man. That's what I was saying, man. Damn, we got 1 bedroom apartments now going for $1,200. Like, and we're gonna be paying like 3 stacks for a house. Well,
Right,
just to rent a house pretty soon.
Bills. Right, and you gotta pay for other
it's
bills.
It's coming.
It's steep. You gotta have at least 2 people paying.
Population.
Mm-mm.
These folks don't care about the working population, man. Then they don't have no updated communities, man.
No updated. They don't want to come fix nothing. They want you to think that you supposed to pay rent on time. You supposed to pay everything on time.
If it's unlivable conditions, you do not pay rent until it's fixed.
Don't even want to mow the grass for a nigga.
Jay said mow the grass. Hey man, Kira brought it up earlier, man. Let's go ahead and dive into it, man. This Astro World Fest 2021. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know how you looking at the picture. That's why I put it up there like that, because I want y'all to see this, man. I'm not gonna even say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know many of y'all have heard about what's been going on. If you haven't, you could just go over to Twitter. You can go to Instagram.
TikTok.
Like everywhere. TikTok. Like everybody is talking about it except headline media. Like they talking about the Astro Fest. They talking about the 8 people that's died, but they really not talking about what the hell really went on there. Okay. Like I said, just look at the pictures.
I'm confused because I seen something going on. I didn't really understand what happened. Now I seen one post that was like somebody was running around injecting people, and then I seen another post where everybody they were saying people just stampeded the stage and people was getting stepped on.
Yeah, so it was that's right. So let me back up a little bit. I should have gave you a little background story. You're right. So as you know, the Astro World Fest did happen this weekend. That's Travi on the side right there. And then this is the flyer that he had. As you can see, it's some great people coming. He had like the baby Roddy Rich. You know what I'm saying? He had I heard he had Chief Keef there, Young Thug, Master P, Baby Kim, 21 Savage, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I mean, and then he had Drake come out out of nowhere or whatever. So I mean, like he had some big names there. Well, yeah, it was jam packed. They said that it eventually kind of turned into something like a mosh pit or whatever. Basically, where like everybody kind of gets together and kind of just like moves around or whatever. But they said they got so close together that a lot of people like they just had their hands up, like, and they had to keep their hands up because they were so close to one another. Yes, in that process, people started to suffocate. Some people that were shorter and all that good stuff did get stepped on in the process of people getting moved up. Yes, people were pulling them, and some people were just getting stampeded over. Like, I mean, like they was just getting ran over. And then also there, they said like in the midst of the concert, because you got to think about the concert was like 2-3 hours long. So like they was like in the midst of the concert, there was a person walking around, a couple of people walking around, injecting people with something. So yeah, this is a little weird, man. And I mean, look at this visual art. I mean, I'm gonna let you paint the picture yourself. But I mean, his shirt, the logo that's on his shirt, or I guess you want to say the image that's on his shirt, is also above, I guess you would say, the right hand of this picture. And I kind of cut it off on the side, but it says, "I'll see you on the other side," on the left side of the thing. I mean, it's just a little weird. I mean, like, it makes you wonder, like,
Do you
what's really
believe in
going on?
satanic rituals?
Yeah,
believe
Yes.
like what's really going on out here?
What makes y'all believe
Yes.
in satanic rituals?
Well,
First of
I
all,
don't want to say satanic rituals, but whatever they got going on, they definitely they putting it out here. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying this ain't art, because I mean some people just say this is art. I mean, and it looks nice. I mean, but me on the other hand, based off of what I've seen and how they publicize it now, like, I mean, nothing is hidden from us anymore, people. I mean, like, it's in our face now. We just gotta really open our eyes and like really pay attention, really listen to what these people saying in these shows, because like it's out here. Like
I believe there are satanic rituals because
yeah,
one thing I know for sure is a family thing that is not practiced no more in my family, but voodoo.
yeah,
Or people that look, it was like a trend with I ain't gonna say white kids by themselves, but they was trying to conjure up of the voodoo king, stuff like that, and
what
people
is going on?
that it was a TikTok trend that they was doing, but one girl died from trying to do that, and it's kind of like they don't know, you really don't understand what you're playing with, like and if you doing it wrong, or you doing it the wrong way, or trying to do it the wrong thing, like you can die from that, like. And that's just playing with Satan, or voodoo is something that was practiced. So I'm already knowing, like, it's other things in this world that can be practiced to conjure up Satan, and it's getting easier and easier to do that because, like you said, it's being shown more and more. So it's not like it's a hidden thing no more. Like,
Yeah,
you can probably go down the street and you can be like, you can look some shit up on Google and you do what you got to do. But I
yeah,
feel like
man.
that's that.
Yeah, I mean, it is out
I
here
don't
in
know,
the
man. I
open.
feel like that's a reach. I ain't saying like satanic rituals and all that is a reach. I'm saying like that in this situation, I feel like that is a reach. Although like after I read at first, I was kind of justifying like the actions because at first it just didn't look like he saw it, but paid it any attention when everything was going on. But after reading all the articles and what all the people who was there was saying, and like looking at the TikToks and all that, man, I mean it's really hard to justify any of that because it's like, damn, like hearing people saying like it was like screams and like it was
Bro,
hard
it
for
was
people to
chants, like
breathe.
people chanted, "Stop the show, stop the show," and
I've
like,
seen people say that also that it felt like hell. Like they felt like they were in
Yeah, I
hell.
saw that
When
TikTok too.
yeah, and I see it was a white girl and a black guy I seen for sure who said they felt like they were in hell. How it was,
There
stuff
was
was
so
going on,
many
how people were
lifeless bodies laying
screaming,
around.
right? And
all
they
right, so
saying 8. I seen an article that said 11, so it has to be more than that.
yeah,
It's probably more than that.
I have seen 8 and 11. I just dropped a picture in our group. Go, it's the full flyer because I kind of zoomed out of some stuff. But like I said, just zoom in on it. For y'all that's kind of tuning in. You can actually go and view it on Travis Scott's IG page, and you can see. Like I mean, just
If he
go
ain't
in,
took that
zoom
shit
into the
down.
picture. You know, oh no, it's up there. I just screenshot it for you because I didn't have it in my phone at first. But yeah,
Oh.
that's a lot going on, man. But
See you on the other side. And Princess and the Frog, the Voodoo King, he said that.
I mean,
When he said it?
but it's just I
The
mean,
Princess and the Frog.
When he said it though?
it's a lot. It's a lot in there, man. It's a lot to compact. You know what I'm saying? And I did see those where people were saying, you know, it did kind of feel like they were in hell. I don't know how you know what it feels like to be in hell, but you know, like I don't want to know.
Yeah. I don't know how it feels like to be in hell, but I guess from watching movies and shit. But to visualize, like I ain't gonna lie, I took a nap earlier, man, and like I had just so happened to like just got done like reading and looking at all the shit that people were saying about the Travis Scott stuff, and
Yeah.
like it
Your mic went out.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
can't
like
hear
it
me.
was, like, it did seem like some like I don't know, bro. I don't know. Was it because I was in some deep sleep or what? But I was very much visualizing everything that I read and everything that I was looking at on TikTok, and it did seem like some hellish type shit.
Well, he has released well the Houston police released it released it.
You say he what now?
I said released it. The Houston police released a statement saying, you know, that they're working with those families and trying to, you know, investigate what's going on. And then he actually released a video apology. Um, but I'm just being honest. It don't look like the video look like shit. I'm just being honest with you. Like, I
Bruh.
mean, it don't look like it's a real apology. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, hell yeah, he been messing with J Mike all night. He knew
But
Jay
some
was
Man,
giving him
I
those
had
emojis.
man.
I had seen a
Hey,
comment that was like he rubbing his
my whole little
forehead to
setup tonight
remember the
been
script.
Yeah,
my whole
I
little
did see
setup
that
tonight
too.
been going crazy.
You said that whole night been going crazy.
Yeah, my whole little setup tonight been going crazy, man. First my computer was messing up, then my camera started messing up, and then I just had to go to my plan C. So now we on and popping with plan C, but we making it work.
Making it work, man. But Tam, I did see that too.
I
Where
was
somebody
cracking up at the
said,
comments.
huh?
I saw I was cracking up at the comments.
Oh yeah. Somebody was like he decided that he was going. Well, no, they were saying that he may have been lying or something like that. Because he was rubbing his face and the fact that he was looking down at the camera and all that good stuff.
Trying to read that paper.
Yeah, trying to sneak read the paper. So who's
Didn't
more dramatic?
in Kanye performance on stage, didn't one Travis Scott on the stage with Kanye?
When?
And we had that. I'm asking when he did the burn the house thing at the listening party.
Was Travis Scott out there with him? No, I
I
thought
don't know.
that was the
Asking.
baby.
It was
Sorry,
Was
my
somebody
Travis
because
bad.
Scott
it was
out there with him when he was in Chicago, Jay? Jay, can you hear?
So what?
I said was Travis on the porch with Kanye when he was in Chicago? You know, when they did the scene with him and what was
I
the
think
other guy
Travis
name?
Scott was. I think he was.
Oh, he was?
I think it was
and it was that other
Kanye,
white dude,
Travis, Marilyn
Yeah, I can't think of
Manson,
his name right now.
Marilyn Manson. Yeah,
Yeah, Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson, and the baby. Now, that was kind of crazy because that was low key like a gospel album, and he was up there with
Well,
Marilyn Manson.
hold on. Who said that was a gospel album though?
I mean, it wasn't a gospel album, but like the songs were very gospel ish.
Okay. Tam, what's that? What's that, Tam?
I mean, shit. I'm very critical of Kanye too, man. I mean, shit.
I
Just
ain't
cause
said
they're
nothing
still my
wrong.
idol
Just
at the
asking
end
a
of the day, but
question. I'm just
I'm
asking
still
a
gonna be
question.
critical of them because I mean
Mm-mm.
I view it all type of ways. But I
Listen,
mean,
if I answer Mike's question, I'm gonna say both of them. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what both of them got going on. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but you don't know what none of them got going on because they say Beyonce with the shit too. So
Well, I mean, we got video proof Beyonce with the shit. I'm just saying.
Man,
Oh,
they said,
we
man, I
have
got,
audio of her saying that she has seen the devil and da da da. She has
But then
said stuff
we
about.
got video of her shape shifting on stage. What you mean?
Oh,
We
that
ain't gonna throw
too.
that out the
hey, I
window.
don't think that video. I really don't think that video is altered. Like I don't think that
Mm-mm.
video was messed with.
Mm-mm.
I do not think that video was messed with.
The bees
That's some
coming for
crazy
you.
shit.
Tell them, send them, tell them to
Send
come
them,
on.
hey, tell them we need. Hey, no
I'm about to
publicity is
say
bad.
it's so many videos of her saying that she done seen the devil, and even in her Lemonade intro song for Hold Up, Now Let Me, like I forgot the song, but Hold Up, she says in her thing that she plugged her missus with the book from the Holy Bible. She seen the devil, she levitated. She's literally saying it in the intro of her song. Like, she's not hiding it from nobody. Like, she's literally telling y'all.
Ain't nobody hiding nothing from nobody. They put it in
Yeah.
plain sight for y'all. Listen, they've gotten so like bold with it that they wear the stuff on their shirt, so they'll put it like in art or something like that. And y'all be like, "Oh, that's some nice art. That's a nice fit right there." Whole time you wearing the
it's still a
whole
nice fit to me.
act. You wearing the whole act of what just happened to somebody a couple of nights ago.
Hey, that's so
Or
crazy because they say Drake
off
on that
topic,
shit too.
child, off topic, but y'all know how Beyonce signed them sisters?
Oh yeah, Chloe and what's
About
her
the
name?
twins.
Yeah,
They're not
Chloe
twins.
and
I thought they were.
Bailey and her
They
name
not
Bailey.
twins.
Haley, something like
Haley,
that. They're not
Haley,
twins.
Haley.
Chloe and
Chloe,
Haley.
Chloe's the youngest one, but it's crazy how they start off together. But I think that Haley or Chloe is the oldest. Which one is the oldest?
Oh,
The thick one.
I think Haley is the oldest.
Well, the thick one, the oldest one. She went
Chloe is
solo.
the thick one.
Okay, well, Chloe went solo, kinda, or she doing her own thing, and it's they was saying how the way she performed on the BT Awards was kind of demonic. So
well, they said Beyonce is raising her right now. I mean, like she's
exactly, that's what I'm saying. Is that
kind of
probably
grooming
why
her.
they
That's the word
split
I'm
up?
looking for. Grooming.
Could that be why they split up? Because her sister didn't want to partake in that, but Chloe did.
Mm.
Point.
What is
Good
it
point.
that Chloe did?
That's a great point.
She all up on now.
Hey
But
man,
maybe her sister just ain't want to sexualize herself.
I mean, that too. She's really pretty, little girl. But she dressed up like that too. She probably didn't want to be worshiping the devil. Like
what sex sells. I mean, let's not forget
that too.
that. I mean,
It does.
because I mean, all the songs you hear now. I mean, and that's just being real. I think Kira was telling me she was watching something like called Off the Porch or something like that. That's on YouTube, and she was like, the girl rappers was basically saying like, men don't listen to you if you ain't talking about sex. I mean
But men don't want to hear nothing about no cat either.
I mean, not really, but I mean, like visually, they want to see it. I mean, they don't want to hear it, but they want to see girls react to it. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Or
but Haley, not calling Chloe ugly, but Haley is like visually, she's just pretty. Like Chloe has a body and she has the body to show off, but Haley is really small and she's really like her face is really pretty.
Yeah.
So
both of them look weird to me in the face.
Okay, what's the topic?
Well, listen,
I feel like it's number height.
It's sex, man. It's just her body. It's her body. Nice. It's her body, man. Really. You're talking, Jay, and we can't hear you. Jay, you have muted yourself. What? You gonna say that again so we can hear what you said?
My bad. I said I feel like Chloe is the gets all the hype because she got the body, but both of them facial wise, both of them do look kind of weird. Like, let's be honest, they both look kind of weird.
Haley is pretty to me.
Well, hey,
she's like a baby doll.
Well, we all got different definitions of pretty, so hey.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. What's this topic right here?
Oh man! Hey, listen,
ain't no way I
man.
just said that one, man.
No history without Black history, man. There is no history without Black history. I say that, and I'm gonna say it one more time for you. There is no history without Black history, man. Listen, Republican state rep Matt, shit, I called this boy Mike. Matt decided that he was gonna go and remove all the Black history, gender, and all that good stuff out of the schools that made white people feel uncomfortable.
Man, you know we were just talking about this at work the other day, man. I was telling them this, and they ain't believe and they ain't believe me. And I was telling them, like, man, they barely taught Black history in school anyway, so it ain't like it would have made that big of a difference. Because I mean, these days you kind of got to teach this shit at home because we already know they ain't teaching Black history the way Black history is supposed to be taught. So
well, and that's my thing. Like, why wait 1 month? You know what I'm saying, and talk about Black history as if damn we did all this in 1 month. Like, why not talk about it as you're discussing the different topics? You get what I'm saying?
Exactly, because it happened over time the same way history period happened over time.
Exactly. I mean, just like we was sitting up here talking about what was going on with World War II. I mean, and the Vietnam War. Okay, let's talk about what was going on in the South as well during segregation. I mean, like, let's discuss that too. I mean, all that was going on at the same time. Let's not wait to we're gonna wait till February to talk about segregation, or we gonna
segregation only lasted during the month of February. Segregation was only 1 month every year.
I don't like white people. Let me tell you why. Especially white women, because they always want to feel uncomfortable about something. I'm not understanding how y'all can.
So hard.
I'm just saying, like, they always want to be uncomfortable about something that they do. Like, your ancestors did that, but now you feel bad because your daughter feels like she's an evil person because of her heritage. But that's what y'all do, and they still do that now. Like, y'all, they use white privilege like it's a fucking toothbrush, and they don't brush their teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like. You know what I'm saying? Like, this keep it a book. Like, y'all doing this. Because it be pissing me off how they want to be victim to everything, and they're literally the people who do it. Like, how you scared of me, but like the man said on the video, how you scared of me, but you have a history of violence? Not only in your history, but your white men, nine times out of 10, a serial killer is a white man. Or a woman, they're white. You know what I'm saying? A serial killer is always white people. 9 times out of 10 is white people. You rarely see a Black serial killer, right?
Tam bringing in some stats on y'all ass tonight. You better get it ready.
For real. So it's just like they want to be victim to everything, but y'all are the cause of all of this. We could have been in Africa, rich and chilling, but no, y'all greedy asses want to come over there and come get us, and now y'all mad at us for being over here. That don't make no fucking sense.
Jim dropping Tam.
Hey,
I'm pissed off.
Yeah, we got to change your name.
Hey, she came in full force with that one, boy.
Tam was ready for y'all tonight, man. Tam said she is sick.
I was scared. Hey, I was scared to make a comment on that one, Tam. I thought you was gonna attack me on that one, man.
And listen, look, man, they be shooting the schools up. Yep, white.
Man, that's so crazy. I watched a video earlier on Facebook that of top 10 kids who would never see the daylight again. I mean, teenagers who would never see the light of day again. And every child it was a white kid who done did some like very gruesome shit, whether it was like killing both their parents.
And they start that shit young.
All I'm gonna say,
one dude raped and killed his teacher.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is, listen, like Tam said, and Mike reiterated it for me earlier. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm just gonna let y'all read the comment right there, okay? You know what I'm saying? Just let the comment say it for itself. If you ain't watching it, I'm sorry. If you ain't watching this, you better head over to Facebook so you can see what the comments say. Cause
comment trait, whites.
Oh, well, Tam read it off for you. You know
the calm crickets.
Hey man, y'all on 10 tonight, man. Hey, but listen, it's true though. I mean, like, let's be realistic about it. Like, we're always being stereotyped. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of us don't know who both of our parents are, or I mean, like, they just think that, oh, you don't know who your dad is, or you don't know who your mom is, or they ain't in your life, or they ain't doing that. Like, that's not the case across the board. All of us aren't loud and belligerent. Like, all of us do have a diction. We know vocabulary. You get what I'm saying? But some of us, you know, you just choose to to do crazy things to us and say crazy things to us, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just gotta see that hood side come out of us.
And the same people who are talking about us and demeaning our heritage and culture are the same people trying to appropriate it. They want to be black so bad. They try to copy the bodies. And the only thing they say is, y'all have weave to look like us. Why in the hell would I get a weave to look like a thin-headed white lady? You can see they scalp when their hair is full. Like, I'm not finna play with y'all. Y'all have life.
Said that.
Like, I be sick of it. Because especially on TikTok, they be trying to go so hard saying black women are so ghetto, whatever. Gay white men want to be black women. White women want to be black women. And white men want their women to be black women. But they can't date a black woman because they're not ready to handle her mouth or her. They want somebody that can push over. You're not going to push over no black woman. So you get your white lady who got a fake butt.
I gotta say this. All the interracial couples I see, oh my God, it don't never be a beautiful couple. And I know that's such a harsh thing to say, but I have never seen. I have personally, like, up close and personal, never seen a beautiful, like, two beautiful people. Like, and I can honestly say, like, a decent looking dude and a decent looking woman. I've never seen two decent looking people in a interracial relationship. It's crazy.
Because them black men would be one of fat white bitches.
They be with the fat ones.
Bruh.
That shit funny as hell, bro.
Hey, bruh.
They either choose the fat ones or the crackheads.
Hey, man, we gonna have to change the topic. Hey, man, listen.
Piss me off.
Listen. They are trying to take Black history out of the schools. People, that's what we were with this topic.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, Tam started, man. I just had her back.
Yeah, trailer park.
Y'all got the folks in the comment going in, bro.
Trailer park, man. Exactly.
Honestly, though, and this is something that we're seeing across the board. A lot of schools, they're taking away Black history programs. The critical race theory is taking over. They're telling you that it's not being taught in schools right now. No, it's not being taught in schools, but the agenda is being pushed. What that means is basically, the political side of it is moving. So although it's not being taught, they're taking subjects away. So they're taking certain things away that do, enlighten kids about what was going on. Now, Tam, I do agree with you, man. Like, it is a lot of, just because what your ancestors did and your granddaughter feel bad about it, you don't want to teach them about it. No, they need to know about this because y'all gonna teach them to hate us. So they need to learn, at least learn some type of parts on why they hating us. And the reason why they hating us, shit, we still trying to find out.
Could be better.
I mean, it is what it is.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all, for these 3 viewers and the people who gonna come back and watch this, if y'all see a white person and do not move off the sidewalk, push them bitches. You know what I'm saying? I don't play. Let me tell you, one time I went ice skating on the coast, and it had these people blocking the walkway, and
you went ice skating on the coast?
Yeah, this was a while ago.
Yeah,
but
it's ice skating in Jackson too, man.
Okay.
It hurt though. I'm so rude. First of all, they rude, but I'm rude. They blocking the walkway, and they see me coming. Like, come on, you see me. I literally walked through them, and then the little white girl was like, she called me a B word. Me. I said, excuse me, what you say? Nothing. I said, oh, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, all right, because I'll slap the fuck out of you and your friends.
Hey, Mike, I'm with Mike. Protect him. Hey, man. Hey, but Tam, I agree with you, man. Listen. They do have, and I say,
hey, Tam, you gonna be my bodyguard when we blow up.
Listen,
all right.
This is another common trait of them, man. Let me go find my comment from Mike.
I got full faith in Tam.
Listen, man, they have a hard time with saying excuse me. Like, I don't understand it. Like, just say excuse me. Like, it's not gonna hurt you if you're trying to get through somewhere. To just say excuse me. Like, they will stand there and look at the back of your head. Just Just say excuse me.
No, and at the grocery store, let me tell you what I taught my cousins, and this is what I do. If I'm in a way and you can't, and I'm in your way, if you can't say excuse me, I'm not moving. I will literally look at you in your face and see I'm in your way, and I'm not moving until you say excuse me, or you have to
And
go around.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. If I'm in one of them moods, I'm one of them people who just gonna look at your ass just back like.
Look, I be
We
teaching my
gonna be
cousins don't
staring at each
move.
other.
Look,
Yo,
you gonna be there. You gonna be there.
Hey, if I'm in a mood, if you say excuse me and I'm in one of the moods, I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck if somebody in my way or not today, bro. I'm just gonna do it, like stay in my lane and do me.
Hey
I don't
man,
give a fuck. I'm just gonna stay. I'm gonna look at you just like.
Hey y'all, don't be like Tam and Jay, man. Listen, we have to spread positivity, man. So like, even if they won't say nothing, man, just go and get out the way, man.
That's positivity.
Like,
take your time,
take your time, but get out the way.
Mm-mm.
We can just sit there and have a staring contest, goddamn it. This is so funny, bro.
Jay trying to cause a scene at Walmart. Listen, I'm just trying to get my stuff and go. Because we already know what they known for. We don't know if they got an AR-15 in the car. I don't know what they gonna come back at Walmart and do. I'm just trying to get my groceries and go.
I pray on me to Karen though, because I'm a rock her world. She ain't gonna even. I ain't gonna record shit. She gonna be on the floor.
That's just so funny.
Sorry.
Hey, bro, I never understood that. Like, why wouldn't people meet a Karen? The first thing they think of, let me grab my phone.
Let me record it.
Let me get this on camera. Man, fuck that. They be hitting the camera, spitting this shit, man. You get in my face too quick. My mama told me you get too close. You get this close, I gotta hit you. And that's just mouth. So now I gotta hit you. My mama told me that's the right thing.
That was the original 6 feet rule right there. That was the original 6 feet rule. Like,
hey,
you get too
people
close,
fail to realize
that
6 feet rule still is a thing, though.
It's all right. I'm sure they're gonna be 6 feet under. They keep playing.
Listen, don't beat them that bad.
This
don't
is
beat
not, this is not a good way to lead into the next
We ain't trying to come see you in the penitentiary, man.
Free my nigga Tamara, bro.
This is not a good way to lead into the next topic. I just like.
I'm sorry, y'all.
We supposed to be talking about mental health next, and here we are talking about.
P.O. the down. I bet y'all.
All right, man. So we go address some mental health, man. Before we head into it, you know it's getting close to the end of the show, so you know what's coming up next, man. We gonna ask you to drop that motivation. So go ahead and get it ready. So when we say drop it, just go ahead and drop it in the chat for us, man. If you got you a quote that you want to share with somebody, go ahead and drop it in the chat. When we say drop it in the chat, all right. But let's go ahead and touch on this mental health. I'm headed over to Tizzy Tam. What you got for us?
Okay, so I screenshotted the little paper, the thing I sent you. 86 men out of 100, people, they take their own life. 75% of suicides are men, and men are less likely to get help. I feel like it is so important for us as women and as mothers of sons growing up to normalize our sons and our men having feelings, to express their feelings. I hate seeing how, people grow up and say, you don't need to be crying. Everyone has feelings, and if they don't release it the right way, that's when you have people who are out here acting crazy and acting on impulse because of how they feel. They don't know how to express their feelings, so they just doing what they feel is right. So it's important for us to teach our sons and our men, it's okay to express your feelings, but you also have to give them a safe space to want to express themselves. People be like, you can tell me anything. Then they get, then you make them mad. They tell all their business. It should be a safe space between men, whether it be from a woman to another man, for me to be able to, or for them to be able to express how they feel, not be judged, and really get the help that they need. Because mental health in men is more important than we know. Because a lot of men can't lead a household because they don't know how to express their feelings. They don't know how to properly lead because they don't know how to speak without yelling or communicate effectively.
Most women, I ain't gonna say all, but most women don't even know how to hold stuff in and not throw it back. Whether it's throwing it back as in like telling a friend, having a conversation about what was said to a friend or a family member, or whether it's like you get mad at the dude and you now you saying everything that he don't told you, or he told you he cried about something, that you throwing it back in his face, on down the line. You don't
I
got to do
agree,
this.
and that's why I said we have to build a safe space for men. Like
Yeah,
you might not get that from your girlfriend, but you might get it from a mother or a lady or a
Yeah.
counselor. Let's normalize therapy for one, because I was one of the people who didn't want to go to therapy. I was one who was like, you would thought I was a guy. I don't want to be in therapy. I'm not crazy. I don't need no help. When I actually got into therapy, she really made me see a lot about myself, and it helped me control some of my anger. I can say all of it, but help me control anger. It helped me to realize that I'm passive aggressive. So like I let stuff build up and then I snap. That's not a way to be. You need to address it each time. So therapy is completely okay, but we do need to create, like I said, a safe space for men to be able to vent about that, because people know with me, people can tell me anything, and I don't care if we cool or I hate you the next day, it will never leave my mouth. So we need people like that to be able for men to talk. And that's why you can't talk to everybody. You can't talk to no girl you just met off the street because she seems like a nice girl. You need to build relationships with people to know that your secret is safe with them. Like with my boyfriend, he knows anything he's ever told me or will tell me won't leave us. Anything. And same with y'all. If not saying y'all will, but if y'all want to tell me something or needed some advice, because of my loyalty to y'all, it won't leave us.
I see how you
So a
threw that
lot of
in
people,
there.
yeah. But I mean, we need to normalize therapy. We need to normalize men having emotions. I love when men express their emotions. If you want to cry, that is fine. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you cry and you let it out than you go out and do some crazy ass shit because you're mad.
Yeah.
So we need to create spaces like, even if it's a men's group where men can have like this head, whatever they call it, shit, I don't know, big brothers, little brother situation. Even though we're older, let's normalize something like that to help our guys, to help our kids. It's okay for your little son to cry sometimes. He ain't gonna be no sissy, I promise. You know what I'm saying? He a
Yeah.
kid, but you need to teach him how to be, like, so he can be a productive adult when he grow up. You can't be no grown man raising a family if you can't express your emotions. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't match.
but
You won't be a great
but
father
a
at
lot
all.
of it, I would say one thing. A lot of it don't necessarily have to do with just talking to somebody. A lot of it
Mm-hmm.
can just be like dealing with like how to cope with some things. Cause I mean, well, I can't speak for all men, but I know I'm a type of person where I don't particularly like to talk to people.
Right.
Like, I mean, I might say something here and there, but I don't particularly like to talk to people, especially people that I know. So it's like I mean, you just have to sit there and learn how to deal with things with your own mental, and whether
Right.
it's
But
I,
like you have to find exercises. Like for me, like when I feel myself getting overwhelmed, stressed, mad, any of that, I try my best to go through like a little quick little exercise, that like a little mental exercise that I have. Like
mm-hmm.
you have for as if you give a fuck enough, it's a lot of dudes who don't really care.
yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
like that's I guess that you can say that's why their mental health is so thrown, because like they either don't care or like don't even know that they are even having that they're having issues.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize, people who are weed heads, people don't realize, like, if you smoke weed to deal with your emotions, when you stop smoking weed, your emotions gonna whoop your ass. But also I agree with the coping, but they need to learn coping. So it needs to be a conversation had in general. You don't have to talk to me, but you need to know how to cope. You know what I'm saying?
But
Because I agree with that. I don't like telling people my business either, but I know how to cope with my anxiety. I know how, well,
but
I'm still
I,
working with the other part. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. Go ahead and finish.
No, I'm saying I same thing. I learned how to cope because I don't like telling people my business. I don't like people feeling bad for me, so I kind of keep it to myself. But I know how to cope with what I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
I know how to cope with some things better than others now, but it just needs to be a
I'm with you.
conversation to
We
have.
here.
Like, like you need to teach
We
them.
here.
You need to be a conversation in general, or growing. And it starts when you're a kid. Let your child know it's okay if you need a 5 minutes to sit to yourself because you're angry.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna beat you because you're mad. You know what I'm saying? Go to your room, cool off. And this
And I
starts at a young age.
Yeah, and just to kind of piggyback off of that right there. First thing we need to understand as all people that coping is a process. So you kind of learn that over time. Like you don't learn to cope with something immediately after it happens, but you kind of learn to cope with it over time. That's the process of coping. That's what makes it so difficult through the process.
And you can
Also,
and coping can sometimes be very temporary, man. Like
it can. I also wanted to just add to as well that we have to really get like intentional with learning how to build relationships. And when I say that, I don't want that to be very vague. But when I say like building relationships, and I mean with like communicating and understanding other people's feelings. For instance, like if like I just met Jay, me and Jay been cool, you know what I'm saying? And Jay just now telling me, or Jay never told me that he don't like to talk to people that he know. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes, I'm gonna look at that like Jay acting funny with me. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, like that's why I think I'm not saying that it has nothing to do with how we feel or what the way we look at mental health or anything. But I definitely think that it has a lot to do with like the type of relationships and how we dictate how we build those relationships in our head. Because like if like we're looking at how we're building those how building those relationships, then we can look at like, okay, can I really trust this person with some information if I tell them? Or is this a person that I could really go and talk to about this situation? Because I mean, it's just like, I mean, us in the academic world or in something that we're looking to get involved in. I mean, if you looking to start a business, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to go talk to a trash collector.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to go reach out to somebody, you know, that you feel like that can give you insight on what the path you need to take. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just think that. Go ahead.
A word for that would be community, and it's important to know your community. Like, people know in my community, I love you, but don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? But also in that community, it's kind of like people need to realize that when you have community, most people in your community are people who are above you, because you're learning from them. If you're the smartest in the furthest along your friend group, you will never grow. They're growing off of you, but what are you learning? You know what I'm saying? So if your community isn't a step or two ahead of you to teach you something, like you're not really in the right community. You need people who can tell you right from wrong. Because I have people I went to church with. They're older than me. Some are married. I can go to my married sister for relationship advice. I can go to my sister who's been in church for 10 plus years about spiritual advice. Like I have those people in my community who I go to, or even when you talking to somebody, y'all feed off each other's speeches. I've had friends that we've been on the phone. I'm speaking in her life and she ends up speaking into mine. You know what I'm saying? A community is important. It's important for them to know you and for you to know them. And community is not somebody that you think is your friend. Like I have people I've been friends with for 20 something years and I'm only 22. So since I was born, but I know I can't talk to you about nothing that I like serious. Because you're not on that level to help me. So I need somebody who's really on that level to help me because I'm trying to go up here. And if I'm up here and my friend down here, what's she helping me with?
So Tam,
if anything, she's pulling me down, huh?
So no, go ahead and finish.
No, I'm saying if anything, she's pulling me down. If you trying to, I need her. She want me to be on her level. It's kind of like, no, I need you to come up here. So if you can't come up here by me, baby, you gotta go and I gotta go over here. So,
right. So
it's a meeting place everywhere.
For sure. Amongst us three, what are some first tips you think somebody could do to start moving toward a more healthier mental state?
You have to look at definitely a community, people you're around. I don't think we realize how much poison people put into our heads. I had one friend who always tried to fight, and Tamara used to love to fight. But Tamara, now I don't have time to be fighting all the time. You know what I'm saying? So look at what they're doing with their life, where they're going with their life, what they're trying to do, how they're speaking around you. Are they speaking? Even if my hood friend, you know what I'm saying? Because if people could send me their hood friend, but I'm still going to speak life into you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to, and I might start off saying, take it to God, but if she keep playing, beat her ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start off, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to steer you in the right way. So definitely like, the people around you is a big thing, but anything extra that's distracting you in your life, like you try to take on too many things, like in your life, you need to prioritize. I say 3 things that you need to really focus on. When you have too much stuff going around, your brain is everywhere. You're scattered. You don't have no real foundation. You just doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's another thing too. So people you're around, the stuff you're taking on, the stuff you're listening to, or in your stuff you're watching. That's a really big thing. We don't understand how the stuff we watch, we do, it poisons our minds to make a, even if we not thinking it. We used to watching it, so now all of a sudden I'm thinking about killing people. Like you can watch so many murder shows, and now all of a sudden I'm thinking about shit. If they piss me off that I can really kill them like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you poison your mind with
Man, I ain't
stuff
gonna
like
even
that.
like. I ain't like to you. I sure can imagine. I can imagine like if somebody piss me off, I can imagine they death. Like if I close my eyes, I can just imagine them being killed. That's
Right,
so
but that's
crazy.
something that we feed our mind. It's what we expose ourselves to. Like, and like the Bible says, guard your heart, because our heart, it takes in anything. So if you're
Yep,
not
it does.
guarding it, it can take in so many things, and it can make you spew out evil things,
Damn, you
do
dropping it
evil
tonight.
stuff. Look, do evil stuff, make you
She
do crazy
dropping it.
stuff, and it's not really you. It's the stuff that you taking in. So guard your heart. That's a real thing. Guard your heart, and make sure that the people around you, the stuff you're doing, you're exposing yourself to, is not something that could damage who your character is, because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So whatever you put in your heart is gonna come out your mouth. So
Yep.
whether it's on purpose or not, that's what's in your heart is gonna come out your mouth. And you know what I'm saying? So you have to really be careful what you do, who you're around, what you with. And that's a lot to do
Mhm.
with your mental health. Also your gut. Your gut not healthy, you're gonna have bad mental health.
That's right, then.
Learn that on TikTok.
Jay, what you got to say, Jay? What's tip? What's one tip you can give to him?
Man, one tip I would say that I focus on, bro, is taking time for yourself. Like, even if you like, even if you like in a relationship, married, single, like it's okay. It's okay to like take yourself on a date, on your off day. Take yourself to a movie. You know, relax. Take yourself on a date.
Mm-hmm.
Like, enjoy yourself. Like, I promise you, if you take yourself on a date, you know, you enjoy yourself. You know, do stuff that you like, stuff that you want to do. You know, read you a book. You know, even if you're one of the people who don't even like to go out in public, you know, you like to sit at the house, go sit outside. You know, read your book or something. Well, it's getting cold outside now, so don't do that shit. But you know, go sit in the living room or whatnot. Sit on the toilet for a while, read you a book. You know, take time for yourself, bro. Because I like that's one thing I've really been trying to focus on lately. Like, take time for yourself. Like, that's when you get your best thoughts going. This when you get your best out of yourself. Period. Like, you take that time for yourself. You just get your plan. I mean, get yourself on the right track and get your plan in order. You'll start to find yourself. You'll start to find more peace within yourself, because you'll know, like, man, like you'll start to find what you like and what you don't like, what you want to
Right.
be around, what you don't want to be around. You know, who's there to actually listen to you when you want to talk,
Mm-hmm.
who's not there to listen to you when you want to talk. You know, so taking that time out for yourself, it do give you a chance to reevaluate a lot of things in your life, and some shit you might figure out that, hey man, I really am the problem in this situation. And some shit you
Mm-hmm.
might figure out that, man, I'm really not the problem in this situation. This
Yep.
person is, and I need to get them the fuck away from my life. So I
Exactly.
mean, you got to take that time out for yourself. That's when you really start to realize a lot of stuff, taking that time out for yourself.
That
And
that.
paying attention more. You need to sit back and watch. Like
Yep.
I read people, and if you sometimes you just sit and look at people, you can literally see like hell no, like how is I your friend? Like people really be on some bogus stuff. So
Yeah.
you really need to start watching who you with. Like literally watch them, see how they interact with people, and see what they do and how they speak or whatever. Like I'm not gonna be friends with somebody who always, like, I talk about people sometimes, but not on purpose. But if we talk about people ever seen, it's like I don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? That's not cute. You know what I'm saying? I got something else to talk about. I got something else to do. So stuff like that, you need to watch it, who you're around. Just watch them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. So that's four of them, right? Well, that's five right there, man. I'm gonna give you six. And that's just, man, just go ahead and speak what you gotta say. Uh, as men, I think that we sometimes get so consumed with if what we're saying may trigger something else. I'm not saying just go say the first thing that come to your mind, but if you're feeling a type of way, say it. Like just go ahead and say it. That's something that I've I struggle with a while, and I've overgrown that a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Just coming out, saying what I feel, You know what I'm saying? In a lot of situations, you'll see it'll help you avoid a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? It'll help you avoid a whole lot of unnecessary arguments or disagreements or misunderstandings or whatever it may be. If you're feeling the type of way you don't want to talk about it, get your journal, write it down, like, or put it in your notes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like, go back and read it. Like, don't put it in your notes and then like be like, all right, I'm done. Like, go back and read it, because that's a process of what Jay was just saying when he was like, evaluate the situation, evaluate yourself. Like, you have to go back and look at, like, was I wrong in this situation? Was there anything I could have done to avoid this situation? You know what I'm saying? So no, you're not the problem. No, you're not you're not the issue or anything. But what could you have done yourself to improve the situation or to eliminate the entire issue it could have been? All right. So trust your gut, have a good community. You get what I'm saying? Make sure you take time to yourself, you know what I'm saying, as well as, evaluate yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then we got always, so I was right, 5, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and speak your mind, say what you gotta say in a respectful tone, okay? That's our mental health tips for the day. So you know what time it
But if
is.
they white, be disrespectful.
Hey man, and for everybody,
She on their necks.
Tam on them tonight, man.
Boy.
She on them. Hey man, it's motivation time. You know what I'm saying? So if you got some motivation in here for us, man, go ahead and drop that motivation. Because it's getting close to the end of the show, man. If you haven't already, please go ahead and follow us on our IG pages. You know what I'm saying? Go follow us on our Twitter page, as well as if you're watching this on YouTube, you can follow us on Facebook, and if you're on Facebook, you can go follow us on YouTube. Like it works interchangeably. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all got for us this week, man? Like, go ahead and get them comments up and running. Let me see. Let me get this.
Man, my motivation tip for this week, man, is the same thing I said with the with the mental health thing, man. You gotta take time for yourself, bro. Like, that is very essential, bro. Like, I've been going through a lot this past week, man. And like, one thing a lot of people been coming back and telling, like, the people who just know about the situation, period, it's just like they all been telling me, man, take time for yourself. Like, take time for yourself. Like, go back, reevaluate everything that you've been doing, and reevaluate all the situation in this whole, and just like take time to yourself and just evaluate the thing. See where did you mess up? Where could you have acted differently that could have led to a different outcome? And that piece of advice really can go towards anything in life. Whether it's if you want to ask for a raise at work, man, hey, take you a few days off, think about this shit, think about how much you want to ask for, come up with a game plan, and go into that office with your well-written letter asking for your fucking raise. Like, take that time to yourself and think things through, think things out. I promise you, like, shit'll go through a lot smoother. I've been realizing that lately.
I'm talking and
You
I'm muted.
there you go.
I realized that. Life tip: set a goal that makes you want to get out of bed in the morning. Hey, simple as that. Tim, you want me to go or you want to go? How you want to do it?
You can go first.
All right, man. So listen, hey, I'm coming from the Bible this week, man, because this week, man, I got the little verses down at my on my home screen or whatever, man. And it's been speaking this week. I'm just being honest. It's been on it, man. But this one right here is coming from Psalms 119, verse 105. It just says, your word is your lamp to walk by and the light to illuminate your path. I mean, just to go back to what Tam said earlier, man, like, it's what the heart wants. And what the heart wants, it's just gonna go ahead and speak out. You know what I'm saying? So let your words be your guide. You know what I'm saying? You, like I said in previous, and I've said this plenty of times before, you know what I'm saying? You speak positivity, you speak light, you speak love into situations, into what's going on around you. You think positive. I know it's very hard to, but you just continue to keep a positive mindset. I promise you. like things will go a lot better. I mean, like I seriously challenge myself every day. Kira was like, make a goal to say, like, that is my goal every day, to keep a positive mindset. It's just so much negativity, like Tam said earlier, being around so much negativity in the world, just seeing so much negative headlines. I mean, we get on Facebook, see so much negativity. It's just everywhere. You get what I'm saying? But we all have to somehow find a channel of positivity, love. May it be with somebody else, may it be, you know, doing a task or a hobby that you may love. But whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying, go ahead, feel it in your heart, and then speak it, so that your words can be that light that you need down that dark path. Okay. That's it, man. That's all I got for you, Tizzy Tam.
I learned this lesson from a very bad relationship I was in. Do not depend on a person to make you happy. Don't let a person be your happiness. You have to literally is you need to make yourself happy. You need to always choose yourself first. You can be in a healthy relationship with somebody else because you choose yourself first. You put yourself first. That is so important to put yourself first, because at the end of the day, if that person leaves, you're gonna still be there by yourself. So put yourself first. Don't depend on no one to be your happiness. First of all, you want joy, because joy is unexplained. You know, not given to us from the world, but given to us through Christ. So, you know, conditional things make us happy, but I want joy in myself, and I want to make myself happy. I don't wake up and see myself in the mirror and be like, well, damn,
yeah,
I'm happy today because I'm here. I'm not gonna. A lot of times when you depend on someone to be your happiness, they really depend on your mood. So they piss you off, your whole day's gone. Because that's how I used to be. You piss me off at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm pissed the next day. So you really have to choose yourself. Don't depend on no one else to make you happy or be your happiness. Be that for yourself. Make yourself happy. Choose yourself every day, and that's all I'm gonna say. Choose you.
Choose you. Choose you. Hey, man. Hey. I think that was pretty good, man. Oh. Hold on. Don't forget about Mike. Don't forget about Mike. Talk slick so the charger don't stick.
Hey, that's smooth though.
And
that's
think
smooth
big
though.
like a clown shoes. So shoelaces will hold you down. Hey, man. It's just right.
It makes sense though. It makes sense though.
It make complete sense, man. It make complete sense. Appreciate you for that, Mike, man.
It's smooth as hell how he's put that bitch in there though.
Hey, but talk slick. You gotta use your words wisely. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Don't be out here.
Hey man, if you can't, if you a grown ass person, if you have not developed the ability to talk yourself out of some situations, man, you need to reevaluate your life. You need to reevaluate, because hey man, I'm telling you, I can talk myself
communication classes.
Bro, I can talk myself out of some shit, man. I'm gonna say everything in the book, but I'm gonna talk myself out of some shit, bro.
Hey man,
you ain't gonna hold me down.
I think we had a good show, man. Y'all, I almost don't want to press the button, but we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, man. Hey, we all probably sleepy as hell around this bitch, but hey,
hey man,
we hope y'all have a great Monday.
For sure. Have a great ass Monday. Don't forget to follow us down below. You see that flashing down at the bottom of the screen, man. Until next time,